Hello, welcome back to episode 8 of the Bognor Regis non-league to legend save. Right, this is a pivotal episode. I think we're turning a corner here. Um, for two reasons, I think this save is going to turn the corner. A, we've been applying for lots of jobs. That's why I haven't been back in a while. I've played quite a few games because something needed to happen. So where we left was the Billericay game. Obviously, that was poor, down to 10 men. And then since then, the results have looked a little bit better. Only lost 3 games out of whatever this is, 15 games, something like that. Um, so it's been a lot better, and that has been down to some signings, some key signings, some big signings, and we're starting to look a little bit more like a football team. So let's have a little look at these new signings we've got here. Right, where are we? Okay, Matt Harold. This guy has been and gone. He was on loan. He did a good job. He was a deep line forward. Did a decent job for us, but he got a big injury, damaged cruciate ligaments, and they cancelled the loan. And he's retiring at the end of the season anyway. So that one's a bit of a nothing. Jack Paxman, 3.5 star. Deep line, central midfielder, advanced playmaker, deep line playmaker, two of the positions we play, and he's coming. He's played 8 games, average rating of 7, so pretty good really. He was a free transfer, pretty chuffed with him. We've just signed this guy because we needed strikers. I knew that the one thing we were leaking goals, but you're always going to leak goals at this level. So we thought, right, strikers. So this guy has only just come in on the 3rd of January. We're only on the 12th of January now, so he hasn't had much time, but he looks. He doesn't look good at all, but he is pretty natural at this kind of role, defensive forward, deep line forward, and we play with two deep line forwards. He's 4-star current ability, 5-star potential. He came through from Birmingham. He was on a free transfer, but we trialled him first. Same with Danny Mills to make sure that he was up to par, because I couldn't deal with getting another player that my scout said was 4-star and he turns out to be 2-star because they're just really bad at their job. So we got this guy in. He's played 2, scored 1, set 1 up, average rating of 7.45. And that was his first senior goal as well. So he's young, he's hungry. He looks like a decent addition, but I haven't seen too much of him. Now, Danny Mills. This guy has propelled us into an average team. He's a good player, a very good player. 4-star current, 4-star potential, so he's as good as he's going to get. But he has played 12 games in the league and scored 12 goals. 2 games in the FA Trophy and scored 6 goals. So that's 18 goals in 14 games. He's been nothing short of magical, and he just looks like that player. He's the one. He's getting on everything, and this is quite key. His jump and reach, 18. His heading's not great, but because of his jump and reach, he's winning headers. So them balls that are coming into the boxes, etc., the balls that are being played upfield, he's getting on the end of them, and he's really causing an issue for other teams. So pretty happy with him, and like I say, since we've been away, we've been applying for lots and lots of jobs. I've been applying for jobs from middle to lower League One, all League Two jobs, all Vanarama National League jobs. We've had interviews for nearly every single job we've applied for, including the League One jobs. But we keep getting pipped at the post. So at the moment, out of these jobs available, Ebbsfleet, Notts County, Accrington, and Fleetwood, we have active job applications for, and I'm pretty sure we've had interviews for all of them. We're just waiting to hear back. Obviously, the one that kind of sticks out as our biggest chance of getting is the Ebbsfleet job. But I'm now caught in two minds because we are playing so well. Do we jump ship? Do we stay? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play today's episode, and the games I'm going to bring you is Gloucester at home and Weston-super-Mare away. And depending on how we do in them fixtures, if we go and lose them both, or start playing awful like we did before, then maybe we'll think about a move. But the form we have been in has propelled us back up the league. We're 10th. We're 3 points outside of the playoffs. So I'm kind of caught in two minds as to what to do. But we're going to play these two games, see how we get on, and we'll make a decision. I might even get offered the job in between the two games. You never know. So let's get on with this first game. Right, here we go then. This is the game against Gloucester. The team starting to pick itself. I mean, standard back four. We've got Jack Paxman, Scott Donnelly, and Jack Edwards. He's injured, but he's been very good, and it's only a gashed leg. I'm going to keep him in, and I've got two options for him on the bench if he does need to come off. Wes McDonald starts up top with Tom Youngs as deep line forward, and Danny Mills through the centre. And I'm just begging that we don't muck this up, because I've kind of bigged it up in the introduction, and this is a game we should be winning, and I just hope we look good. I really, really do. So let's get out there and see if we can get all three of these points. Come on, lads, show you what you can do to keep our run going. There's a lot more to come from you. It normally works. Right, okay. Now I'm actually pretty confident. I haven't been confident in a long while. Like I say, we're not winning every game. We're not an excellent team, but we just look so much better. We really do. And I hope this game does us justice, and we show you exactly how good we do look. Ooh, Danny Mills just past the post. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Here we go, corner. Donnelly swings it in. Edwards finds McDonald. Back out to Donnelly. What's he going to do? Back to the edge of the box to Edwards. He can shoot. He scored an absolute belter a few games ago, but that was tame. Gloucester free kick. They pump it long, but looks like it's going to be picked up by the fullback. And that's a poor clearance. But he got there again, and Edwards comes away. McDonald, Mills, what can you do? He finds Youngs. Youngs is still our poorest of the three strikers. I think the other two are just making him look a little bit better. He's still not really scoring goals. Donnelly on the edge to Edwards. Will he go back? He will. Go and swing this in. No, back to Edwards. And we've actually been doing that, a little bit more patient with the build-up. We've been waiting for the crosses. And oh, I thought that was going to come to something there. Yeah, we've just been a lot more patient and just generally looking a lot better on the ball. Right, Davies' throw. Away it goes from Gloucester. Odemayo will pick it up and square it to his defensive partner Payne. And we build again. Paxman forward to McDonald. Still very unmatched fit, so we're not going to see the best of him for a while, this McDonald. Into Mills, and there you go. Lovely little chip ball across from the new man into Mills. And that is his, I forget what it is now, is that his 13th goal? So he's been really good. He's turned this team on its head just by himself, really. He's feeding off scraps a lot of the time, but we're just looking better and better with this tactic, and the better individuals we put into it, it's just coming together nicely. Here we go, free kick on the edge. Donnelly puts it over. He's still not very good at them free kicks, considering I think he's attribute is 16, which is up there with some of the best. Tom Youngs has picked up an injury. That's not the end of the world, as long as it's not the other two. Right, Donnelly, what can you do? He finds Edwards, who finds McDonald, who hits one. It's not a great effort. Donnelly on the edge, this will go over. Oh, a little bit closer than normal. And we get a corner from it. I bet he puts this on the edge. He's got a habit of doing that recently, I don't know why. Here we go, Youngs. Oh, he's going to be my next replacement, so we can get another striker up there. Because if we can get all three strikers dangerous, I think we can cause a lot of trouble in this division. All right, Edwards, Youngs shooting again. Edwards shoots, and that's terrible. What was I saying a minute ago? He can shoot. I take it all back. Gloucester goal kick. Campbell wins the header. Straight into the feet of Donnelly. Paxman. He'll find Donnelly again. Out wide to Campbell. Inside to Youngs, surely. And what can Youngs do? Oh, see what I mean about you just get one weak link and it just, things fall apart. But he is injured. Oh no, he is injured as well. So maybe that has a factor. So he might need to come off. We'll keep an eye on him. We're not going to watch the highlight. Gloucester free kick. Squares it across. Come on, boys, let's win this back. Winners. I don't believe it. Is this the curse of recording videos or what? I don't know what it is. So, still not too downhearted though. I think we'll come back and we should be winning this comfortably if our recent form is anything to go by. Let's demand more from them. Right, Gloucester free kick. Goalkeeper punts it forward. Campbell wins the header. Odemayo does well. McDonald. Youngs. Can he find Mills through the centre? He can. One touch strike. Hits the side net and unlucky. And just look at the stats there. I mean, they've scored both shots they've had on target, basically. And we've had 61% of the possession. It's just everything is a lot more positive, and it's got me feeling a lot better about the chances of possibly staying at Bognor Regis as well. There we go. Gloucester goal kick. Goes long. Can we win the header? We can. Donnelly gets there. Gives it to Mills. Mills finds McDonald. He finds Mills again, and that's shoddy. Yet another highlight from a Gloucester goal kick. Payne wins the header well. Youngs. Youngs has got to go, I'm afraid. He's oh, look at him. He's falling over his own feet. Terrible. He'll be coming off at half-time along with Edwards as well, I think. And they're carrying a knock. Things just tend to go wrong. McDonald, can ya? He can. 2-2. Come on. Straight back in this. The two men combined again. And they do look dangerous. So Donnelly into the feet of Youngs. Actually does something decent there. Mills finds McDonald in space. One touch to steady. Second touch slots it in the corner. Okay, Gloucester corner. Puts it out onto the edge. Sharif, the goal scorer. Back out to Hanks. Balls comes in. It's put away, but just to Gloucester again. Ooh. Tipped over from Lincoln. Right, that's half time. 2-2. We're back in it. We've conceded a couple of poor goals, but we've scored a couple of good goals. So we're happy. We're not going to tell them that, though. We're going to tell them we're not happy, and they all look fired up. And we are going to make a couple of changes. I think Jack Edwards, don't want to risk him really. Paxman's actually done quite well in that role, and Ricketts is a good player. And Ollie Pearce, he's not very good at deep line forward, but I think he's probably still better than Youngs anyway. So second half underway. I fully expect us to lengthen our lead, but like I say, it's close so far at least. There we go, McDonald, can he get a cross in? He does clip a nice cross in, easily gathered by the keeper. Free kick, Donnelly puts one in. Paxman chases down. What can he do? He finds Donnelly, finds the feet of Pearce. Pearce shoots for some strange reason. Paxman, McDonald, Ricketts, Donnelly. Oh, they're in each other's way. Swings out wide to Campbell, inside to Ricketts, inside to Paxman with a wild lash at goal. Dan Lincoln clears up. Mills wins the header well. McDonald gets there but tackled. Come on. Get that ball back. Winners. Well up Davies. McDonald, can he find the run of Mills? He can. Can Mills beat his man? Kind of. But he gets the shot off. And we get a corner. Ricketts taking the corner this time. It's different. I wish he wasn't, because Gloucester are coming away with it now. Sharif, the goal scorer. In well, Davies. Odemayo. We just link up a little bit better. Everything's a little bit smoother, a bit sharper. Lost a throw. Gilmore gets tackled. Cross comes in though. Nixon, oh, don't give away another penalty. Paul, and a decent save from Lincoln. Looks like Danny Mills has picked up a knock, which I'm not very happy about. But he's going to stay on for now. Paxman finds Ricketts. He's going to shoot, and it's just over the bar. Come on, we need to find a winner here. I think if we get one more, I think that'll be it. I can't see them scoring again. Famous last words. Ricketts with the corner. Delivers. Down. Pearce. Poor. Donnelly. Oh, is that safe? No, it's gone over. 25 shots, 6 on target. That's definitely not normal for us. But then anything I do in these recorded videos is far from normal. Just seems to be... Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me! Just don't believe it. I mean, beating teams like this with ease. I'm sure you lot are all probably getting a hell of a laugh out of this, but look at that. What are you even doing? Has he tripped? What has he done? Right, he's coming off. I'm not having it, and I've got a feeling he's booked and low on fitness, which is probably what it was in the first place. Oh dear. And now we've made our 3 subs. Rohan Ricketts is injured, and we can't do anything about it. So I don't know what to do here. Can't really bring the defence into midfield. Can't really bring the midfield back towards the defence, to be honest. Look, I want to keep them 2 up there. Pearce is going to have to drop in the hole somewhere and do a job. I mean, he might even just have to do that. Why not? Let's get him as our ball-winning midfielder. At this stage, it's not making much difference. So we're down to 10. Not even for a red card either. Right, Field wins the header. Mills wins his header. Paxman, McDonald. Why are you shooting from there? I mean, obviously all these games I've played, I mean, I've been seeing some magical football, some lovely, lovely football. And this is the worst game I've seen. Just because it seems like I'm recording. Look at the fullback, 6.1. They're normally our star men. They're our wide option. Oh, I don't believe this. Where's the luck? Where are the job offers? Because I'm taking them. Because I've had enough. Pearce, you're now a right back, mate. And we're down to 9, and we're struggling. And we might as well go overload and just see what happens. Right, free kick. Donnelly swings it in. Can't really see anything happening here. Look at Pearce, the makeshift right back. Oh, thought he was going to get on the end of that. I've gone overload as well, which is probably not going to help things, but look at Pearce. He's looking adept at right back. Ball goes forward. Mills can't win it. He's carrying a knock as well. I mean, everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Look at that. Tackle turns into a pass. Ball keep getting whipped into the box, and you can't really blame them because we are right under the cosh here. Right under the cosh. Warren swings back post. That's got to be a goal. Yeah, it is. And I'm going to go back to counter because damage limitations. We can't be getting stuffed here. Down to 9 men. I mean, this is just unbelievable. All that positivity in the intro to the video has just gone out of the window. And if I get offered a job in between these 2 games, even if it's Ebbsfleet in the league above, they're in... Oh my goodness. They're in shocking financial trouble. But it's a new team. It's a way out of here. This is the worst in the last 20 games. This is the worst. And it had to be the one that I chose to record and show you guys. The universe hates me, everyone. The universe hates me. I'm not dropping people back. There's just no point. It's done with. Let's just get this over and done with. Lincoln forward. Gloucester come away. Pearce. He's done a half decent job back there. McDonald finds Mills. Can't beat his man. He's carrying a knock. He's not quite looking himself. He's getting on the end of everything, whether it be a header or a lob ball over the top. Hopefully, that injury isn't big enough to actually put him out, because I need him in the next game. That's for sure. Here come Gloucester again. This could end 6 or 7-2. This could, if we're not careful. Here comes McDonald. Look at Mills. He's definitely injured. He'd be spearheading this attack if he wasn't. Alright, Paxman finds the cross. McDonald gets the goal. 5-3. It's all a little bit too little too late, but he's looked lively and he's so far from match fit, it's unreal. So promising signs that he's going to be a decent signing. Gets down well and finds the near post. And that looks like that's going to be that for the game. Absolute shocker of a result. Just really unlucky. I mean, to go down to 9 men without a red card. I mean, you could say it's bad management with your subs, but I mean, we'd already made the subs when all of that happened, and it's just unfortunate. And once we're down to 9, we were always going to get beat here, and we got beat pretty convincingly. Maybe going overload cost us in the end. Maybe it did, because as soon as we went back to counter, you know, we got the goal. Aggressive, unacceptable. Yeah, they like that. Hopefully that keeps morale up a little bit, as much as it could be anyway. Right, Weston-super-Mare next. Away. I mean, this is just the level of luck we've got. Rohan Ricketts, 5 to 6 weeks out with a damaged kneecap. Calvin Davies out for 3 weeks with a concussion. That's one hell of a concussion. And Tom Young's, the one I'm worried least about, but it's still annoying because we need him for depth. He's out 2 to 4 weeks. Not great. Okay, Notts County interview, unsuccessful. Not really surprised. 22nd in League 2. I think that's a little bit above our station at the minute. I think we're probably looking at a Vanarama National League job, and also the Accrington job, unsuccessful. They're 19th in League 2. We did not get the Ebbsfleet job either, which is disappointing. Not saying I would have definitely took it. I'd have certainly delayed it for a week while I made my mind up, but that's a bad sign that we didn't get that job. Craig Hignett got it, who is a legend in himself. £1,100 a week as well. So, you know, they're a decent team, really. Right, this is the second game away to Weston-super-Mare. We're slightly weakened. The backup right back comes in because of the injury to Davies. Chad Field comes in because Payne is pretty unfit now, and I don't want him making mistakes like he did before. Lee Sawyer comes in for Edwards in the middle, and Ollie Pearce starts for the injured Tom Youngs, and we've even had to go to our youngster Tommy Block, who half decent potential maybe, just to fill out the bench slots really, and we're struggling a little bit for depth. So the positivity at the start of the video is slowly disappearing, and we need 3 points out of this, because in the press they're talking about underachieving. The players are coming to me about us underachieving. It's not looking good. Maybe my first ever sacking, certainly on FM, but probably as far back as, I mean, I can't remember anything pre-Football Manager 2009, but I haven't been sacked since then. I don't think. I haven't been sacked in God knows how many years. So this would be pretty rare, and for it to happen on a YouTube video that I'm recording would be crazy. Alright, Donnelly swings the free kick in. Oh, far post field. He's scored a few goals this season, mostly with his head rather than his feet, but should have hit the target. Alright, corner. Donnelly swings one in. Lands to Mills, and he finds the back of the net. That's 1-0. That's a big goal, that. He just tucks things away with ease. He makes it look easy, like it's actually natural for him, as opposed to almost strikers who, I mean, you've seen the videos. Everything goes wide or over. Everything. Corner comes in from Donnelly, away from with the header. Sawyer has hit him in the back. Linton comes away. Can the defenders deal with this? Doesn't look like they're going to stop the cross. Dan Lincoln collects it though. Fires upfield. Looks like Weston-super-Mare are going to come away with it. It's Reed. or Welsh Hayes away. McDonald. Can he find the run of Mills? He's still got it. He can find Mills. Great first touch. Oh, decent strike and a unorthodox but decent save. Corner from Donnelly. Said that a few times this season. Oh, unlucky. So you can see what I'm talking about though, how compared to the other games, I'm not saying we're going to win this game, not at all, because I normally end up eating my words, but we just look a little bit sharper, more dangerous, a bit more of a team. That's actually Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's brother playing in the middle of the park for them. I checked him out the other day. Here we go, Linton. He's got all the pace in the world. Pace to burn, he has. Reed headers, but Lincoln collects. Corner, Weston-super-Mare. Linton, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Morford. Good challenge. Come on, boys, let's get this away. Good, Welsh Hayes. Good. Go on, find him in the middle. That's a decent ball, Mills. Unlucky. I trust him to shoot from anywhere. I'd rather him shoot than pass. I really, really would. Free kick, Weston-super-Mare floated in. Oh, dangerous. Odemayo with the free kick into Donnelly. Oh dear, it's poor. Reed comes away with it, but tackled well. Odemayo goes long. McDonald can't be bothered to chase. And long from Weston-super-Mare, and we come away again. Paxman inside, that's poor. Oh no, it's going to be their attack. Reed, that's poor. Good pressure from the defenders, forced him into that. Dan Lincoln, big boot upfield. No one underneath it. Well infield. Welsh Hayes, he's played well so far. Good ball from Welsh Hayes. Pearce, you've got to square it. Danny Mills, touch finish. Oh, unlucky. Oh, he should have scored there. Corner from Donnelly. Swings it into the box. Sawyer, that is god awful. Big punt upfield from Weston-super-Mare. Odemayo headers clear, but only to Linton, who crosses. Reed patted down from Lincoln, and away we come. McDonald, Pearce, dispossessed easily. You can see still the few individuals in this squad that really need replacing. But some of the replacements we've got, I think, look decent. I mean, even 4-star players in this squad, they're only considered good at this level, I think. So, oh, Mills, yes, 2-0. That's a massive goal just before half-time. That is massive. So yeah, even the 4-star players are considered just good, as opposed to, you know, leading players for this division or anything. So we've got to improve on our improvements to to be any good in this division, really. And it all comes down to that first season where I was 17 games unbeaten. I thought, yeah, we're one of the better teams in the league. We were sitting second and comfortable, and then obviously you saw what happened. But positives, small steps, small positives. Here we go, Paxman into Sawyer. Really impressed with that Paxman. I think he's been good for us. Paxman finds Donnelly. Oh, Winners. Good lad. Paxman picks it up again. Finds McDonald. Be good to see him once he's match fit as well. I think he'll be dangerous. Piercy! Oh! Piercy. That was your chance. To show the viewers what you're capable of. Mind you, he's got an assist. Right. That's half time. 2-0. I think we've just about edged it. They've had some pretty dangerous chances as well, but compared to what we have been watching, this is a lot better anyway. All right, come on. If we can get 3, I think that's nail in the coffin for this game. I'm sure this won't be a highlight, but you never know. Clark lumps forward. Campbell picks up on it. Tries to find Pearce, but not a good ball. This is quite a long highlight, suggesting something might happen here. Linton gets the cross in. Reed with the header. Not a great header. Oh, 20 minutes left. Not a lot has happened this half, but that suits me down to the ground. We're going to bring Jack Rohurst on. He's got bags of potential. Doesn't particularly like playing in that position, but just to give it a little change up. Right, another attack for us, hopefully. Sawyer forward. No, it's going to be their attack. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Oh no, maybe not. No, yes, it's going to be their attack. For God's sake, this game. Or is it going to be our attack? No, it's going to be theirs. No one knows anymore. Just someone have an attack. Someone. Just don't let them score. Plummer inside. Decent build from Western Supermare. Finds Reed in the middle. He's been pretty isolated all game. Connolly. Linton. Can he find the shot? He can't. He finds Reed. Oh my God. That's nearly found its way in. 82 minutes on the clock. I hope I don't live to regret this, but I'm going to bring Tommy Block on, the youngster. And that's it. I was going to take a centre half off, but let's give the youngster a run out. If we lose this game from here, then we don't deserve to be playing football. Right, lucky I didn't make the last change because Chad Field is now injured. We've got an extremely unmatched fit Wood to come on. But that should be the game wrapped up. 2-0 away from home, clean sheet. I mean, you can't really complain. It was a relatively even game. I think the difference was just Danny Mills and his 2 finishes, really. But we'll take that. Pretty happy with that. Well done, boys. Passionate. Well done. Good win. And let's see there. That leaves us in the table. Oh dear. Chad Field out for 3 to 4 months. I mean, look at the injury list. It's getting ridiculous now. It really is. Oh, and he's annoyed that I just can't anymore. Mills, we want to keep this boy buzzing. Superb in front of goal. Exceptional morale at the moment. So we're still 9th. We're still 3 points off the playoffs, despite most of the teams in the playoffs having a game in hand on us. So we're there or thereabouts, but everyone still thinks we're underachieving, which I kind of agree we are, especially with the expectations that we set out for ourselves at the start of the season. But it's not too late. I think we've got enough about us to put together a decent run and hopefully sneak into these playoffs. I'm now debating. I don't know whether I should keep applying for jobs or not. I mean, at this stage of the season, there's probably not going to be a lot else that comes up. I mean, we've got the Fleetwood job, but they're third in League One. I can't think for 1 second that we'll get that. But hopefully that you can see the slight positives in that one. I think this has been one of the better videos so far of the series, performance-wise anyway. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in episode 9.